Hey guys, so today's the big day, the day we are going to go and see the ENT. We've already seen our pediatrician, so that went well. We've got Coley and Carter here playing on the floor for a minute before we get in the car and get ready to go. His pediatrician appointment went really well. We absolutely adore our pediatrician. Carter weighs 11 pounds and 13 ounces, so he is getting bigger. He looks good. He is still not on the charts yet. Still less than 3rd percentile. Or less than 2nd now, I think. But because he is not continually falling further away, we're going to let him continue what we're doing. We have some things we're going to try to start adding into his diet to maybe boost up his calorie intake and his protein intake. And see if we can't get him a little bit of an extra boost. And get some more fat on him. Get some catch-up growth because he's still behind where he should be, but we're happy with where he is at. Oh, buddy. Yeah. My cute boys. Oh, you guys. That is how I am feeling right now. I think he feels the same.
So, Jamie and Carter and Nana went down to Salt Lake yesterday to follow up with Cole's CT scan.
Yep.
Oh, and he also went to see his pediatrician here in Logan, and he weighs 11 pounds. Oh, look at the camera. 13 ounces. Don't look at yourself. 11 pounds, 13 ounces. He is growing big.
Okay,
so
cool.
Tell us about your trip to Salt Lake. Don't tell us about the car wreck you got in. Just tell us about your trip.
I didn't get in a car wreck. I've been trying to teach him how to properly vlog. That you have to look at the camera and not yourself in the lens because then it just looks silly. And
don't swing the swing.
And he is not thinking I'm very awesome. Do you think I'm awesome?
I think you're awesome.
Good. Good to know. Good to know. He's got little man over here. So, I will give you the update because just before we started sat down to take this, I don't know where the communication error came from, but Zach was convinced that Carter didn't need the jaw surgery. Well, that's where we will start here. So we went to the ENT's office and he very much is thinking that Carter does need the jaw distraction surgery. Doesn't make me super stoked. I asked him if it would cure him and if he could guarantee that that was the problem, and he couldn't. He said he was very, very confident though that if they did the jaw distraction surgery that that if they did do this jaw distraction surgery that it would improve his sleep apnea significantly. But I also asked about his central sleep apnea, and I can't remember how the conversation came about, but I brought up the fact that we got talking about the fact that my daughter Kira and I also have a condition called Chiari Malformation in our brains. And yes.
Tell them what Chiari Malformation is.
Kira, do you want to come tell them what Chiari Malformation is? Hold on, I'm going to get Kira. She's going to come tell you. All right, Kira, can you tell us what Chiari Malformation is?
I can't remember.
Yes, you can. Where is Chiari Malformation at?
In your brain.
In your brain. What's wrong with your brain?
I put water in.
What's wrong with it?
Push into... See,
Into what?
that's why it's so green. I don't know.
So, Chiari Malformation is the cerebellum, so the base of your brain. Back here, turn your head. Back here. Slips down into her spinal column. There's your elementary school answer. We will post links so you guys can get more accurate information on what exactly that is.
Boom!
and hopefully that will help you guys understand. So now that you've had Kira explain to you what Chiari Malformation is, we will go ahead and tell you the rest of the story. Anyhow, when I mentioned that I had Chiari Malformation and that I was decompressed 2 years ago, he stopped immediately and just looked at me and said, we need to get an MRI. I asked him if he thought that maybe this could be contributing or causing the problem, and he wouldn't say. He just said we need to get him an MRI, and we can't really do anything until we know what those results are. So we are scheduled on August 10th for an MRI. Unfortunately, they have to intubate him and sedate him with anesthesia to get it done, so that's not going to be awesome. But we will do it, and we will continue to look for answers on how to best treat him. So we didn't make any decisions whether we were going to or not going to do anything. He is concerned about his jaw. It is actually 9 millimeters off from the front part of it. So his top jaw and his bottom jaw are 9 millimeter difference. So pretty big. And they are thinking that they need to correct that. Either way, I'm not sure. So we're not really planning on anything at this point until we have answers on the MRI, and we'll go from there.
According to Google, 9 millimeters is 0.354 inches. Almost 3/8 of an
And we
inch
all know,
off.
we all know Google knows everything. So thank you for your support and your good thoughts. We appreciate them, right, Zachary?
Yep. We do. We appreciate them a bunch.
Your guys' prayers and well wishes get us through all of the hard times, and this is not an ideal situation, but at the same time, I would say I'm grateful that he's been diagnosed with sleep apnea so that we didn't have to wake up to a tragedy one morning or something, you know?
Yep.
So that we can treat him and we can know that he's going to be safe and do well. So we'll update them probably before August 10th, because I'm sure that my crazy kids will do something awesome between now and then. But for the next update on Carter, plan on August 10th. There may be something that we find out in between then, but I don't think so. So we will see you guys then.
Peace.
So weird. Come on. Hey, babe. Stand up and look where you just sat. Get up and look. Oh, Carter.
Sit on.
Something. Yes.
Steve.
There's a specific reason I decided to sit on this side of the bench, because, sorry, the other side is covered in bird poop. Honey, don't you know the rules? You're supposed to always look before you sit. Yes.
Hey guys. Wow, what's going on?
Do you hear noises?
Hey.